gone. You won't have time for that interview with what, after this race? Yeah. Yep, odds-on favourite then, looking to provide Sean Dillon Bowen with another winner on the night. It was a winning start for James Owen last time out and got this horse to produce career best form. Well, already tonight, James Owen's been on the target with Hector Crouch riding Forever Proud to success. That horse brought up a hat-trick for the rider. We may well be able to provide Sean Dillon Bowen with his third winner of the night as well. This is a horse who clearly found some improvement last time out following a break and the switch to this yard. It was a first try over the trip at the track and a first start generally at this track, and he took to it well. He'd got winning form last year off slightly higher marks than what he runs off tonight as well when he scored at Newcastle, so argument is easy to make for him. As Steve mentioned, the form took a little bit of a knock earlier on in the afternoon with Arc Zeus being beaten as favourite at Southwell, but they did, as Steve mentioned, switch the tactics from a patient ride to a more forceful one this afternoon. I'd agree with the comments about Smokey Malone being likely to be suited by a step back up in trip today. dropping down to a mile and a half, just a little bit too sharp for him last time out. That was behind a James Owen, Sean Dillon Bowen ridden and Diva Racing owned horse in Destinado, and that combination, two of those three bits of the combination teaming up with Carlton here. So Smokey Malone should be suited by going back up in distance. Zooks, I would agree with, as a possible player back up in trip. Saw the distance out well enough at Southwell when finishing third behind Alex the Great and Shard, another James Owen horse that's been in decent form. And then went to Wolverhampton last time out behind Harlington, and I thought ran a nice enough race, really. Went through the race as if she remains in good form, and I think she should run pretty well. If there was a horse at a bigger price to be interesting, I thought Royal Expert might be the one for Simon Pearce and William Carson. She has spent much of her career over sprint distances, but pedigree-wise, you would never have thought that was really going to be the thing for her. She's, by expert eye, out of a mare who won over a mile and a half and stayed this sort of distance. And when they put her up in trip last time out, it's the longest distance she had tackled, 9.5 furlongs around Wolverhampton. She ran much better and produced a career best to finish in third spot, and she ran on through the line well. Now, it wasn't a particularly strong race, but nor is this. And I just wonder whether a further step up in distance could unlock a little bit more improvement. Only a 3-year-old, she hasn't had much racing, and the trip is an avenue which I think could be an interesting one to explore with her, given that her dam pretty much stayed this sort of distance. The other thing with her is, given that background that she's got in shorter distance races, as George mentioned, there isn't much signed on pace in this field. Whether a little bit of tactical pace that she could have over shorter could stand her in pretty good stead. Now, you'd have to hope that she settles well enough, particularly from quite a wide draw, to get the trip, but there's never really been any sign of freeness about her, including when upped in distance last time out. So I think you could be encouraged by that. So in summary, I think Carlton is very much the horse to beat. Smokey Malone, obvious case to be made, but amongst the bigger prices, maybe Royal Expert could run well enough for Simon Pearce and William Carson as she tries this longer trip for the first time. We're just about set for the 7:40.
2+2, a little bit away from the stalls. Given a helping hand now by the handlers. And making his way towards stall number 6 to complete the lineup for our longest race of the evening. Two plus two going in. Set to go. And they're off. Away in racing. It's 1 3/4 for the Sky Bet, Builder Bet handicap stakes. Through these very early stages, Orange Martini quite handy from that wide draw early on under Isabel Chalmers and has picked up the running. Orange Martini, she's moved into the lead from the grey Lumberjack and then Zooks toward the inside at Leon Trotsky. Dark green and maroon colours now with that blue cap for Frederick Larson. Next came the nose-banded Rogue Raider in pink and blue starred silks. Anisoptera, who's now the mount of Kieran O'Neill, follows that one. Then Dubai Imo in the black and yellow check. Followed to the inside then by 2+2. Further back to the grey, Smokey Malone. Also towards the rear of the field, the filly Royal Expert in those cheek pieces. And just about last of all is the favourite Carlton. There must be as many as 15 to 20 lengths behind the leader, who has gone careering off in front here, Orange Martini, has pulled Isabel Chalmers well clear of the field at this stage. So with a lap to go, it's Orange Martini who comes up by us with a lead of about 10 lengths. Over Lumberjack in second place, then Zooks, that light blue jacket, back in third, followed then to the inside by Leon Trotsky, then Rogue Raider and Anisoptera, that light blue jacket, followed a length away by Dubai Imo, 2+2 in the pink and black silks, and then the grey, Smoky Malone. Towards the rear of the field are still Royal Expert, and Carlton is trying to repeat last week's win. He's a short price favourite to do so, as the leaders come back to the field now as they head down the back once again. Orange Martini now ahead by about only 3 lengths. 2 in second, Lumberjack in those dark blue and white silks. Zooks is behind Lumberjack. Leon Trotsky is towards the inside of those two. Then Rogue Raider and Anisoptera. Dubai Imo caught out wider in black and yellow. More to the inside than is 2+2. Behind those, Smoky Malone and Anisoptera, Royal Expert and Carlton is still last of all. At the end of the far side again, Orange Martini just about clinging on to the lead at the moment from Lumberjack and Rogue Raider. Then Zooks and Leon Trotsky toward the inside, the blue cap. Dubai Imo certainly got closer to the outer. And behind those, Anisoptera, 2+2, and then Royal Expert, Smoky Malone. Carlton's been ridden along. The favourite's just about last on the swing for home as Lumberjack went into the lead. Lumberjack going for home from Leon Trotsky. Then 2+2, Orange Martini fading on the running well. Anisoptera is trying to make an effort. Carlton is still some way back, the favourite, as they race inside the final furlong. Begins to try and pick up now. Leon Trotsky joins in with Lumberjack. Here comes Carlton with this late run to the outside. Carlton got level with Leon Trotsky, then Lumberjack. It's Carlton scrambling home. Carlton in front. Treble up for Sean Dillon Bowen. From home in second, Lumberjack. Then Leon Trotsky, Anisoptera and Zooks.
Carlton follows up to make his record 2 for 2 since joining James Owen. And a third winner on the night for Sean Dillon Bowen. It was pretty tight for second in the end, with Lumberjack on the far side, probably just getting that position in the end. Wait for official confirmation, but from the back of the field, Carlton at 8 to 15 has followed up that win a week ago, and